Hey guys, welcome back to another video or whatever, and today I'm gonna be telling y'all my freshman year fight. Okay guys, so hold up, I started off my browser because I didn't want this video to be too long. Like, I know it's gonna be long and this video is gonna be rushed. Like, I'm really trying to, but I'm also trying to get the details, you know. We're gonna use this one. You add lotion, and then you add primer. Oh,
It is to sign up for InCharge's credit card debt relief program. Simply.
okay guys, hold up. Okay. Period. Hey guys, so we finna start the story time now. So yeah, because I really want you guys to listen, like, because if I do a story time while me doing my makeup, y'all not gonna pay attention to the story. So now y'all gotta pay attention to the story. So guys, we're gonna start it off like my freshman year, right? So in freshman year, I was hanging out with like 2 people most of my time. Literally, like, most of my time I would only hang out with like 2 main people, right? So they're like involved a lot in my freshman year, so they're gonna be definitely part of the story. So like, we're gonna call the girl Mascara, and I used to hang out with a guy that year too, so his name we're gonna name so the girl we're gonna name her Mascara, and the guy we're gonna call him Fiend, because why not, you know? So so I used to hang out with Mascara and Fiend, right? So they were like, I was like this with them, so like they were like, we were all hanging out, right? Everything was cool. So what ended up happening was, like, me and Mascara have a lunch together. Our lunches were together, right? And Fiend had a different lunch from us. He did not have the same lunch as us, mind that. So his lunch was after hours. So we would have our lunch. After lunch, we have our gym class. And during our gym class, he had lunch. Fiend had lunch, right? And Fiend actually had other friends in his lunch period. Like, he made new friends or whatever, and like he started hanging out with them. And he would invite us to his lunch, right? So we can all hang out. And there would be times where we would skip gym to like go stay in his lunch. And some days, like, you would get caught and we'd just go to fucking gym. He introduced us the first time. I don't remember when, but like, I remember that it was the first time. And like, he brought us to the table, and there was the girl I fought. We're gonna name her Aqua, because yeah, Aqua was in that table, right, with Fiend. Well, he introduced us, kind of, not really. He was just like, oh, like, this is my friend, I've been friends with her since like this and this and this, and then like, yeah, that's it. So, and then the thing is that I noticed that I think Aqua had a crush on somebody on that table that I also used to go to in their school, like for elementary. We're gonna name, he's not really part of the story, but we'll just add him. We're gonna name him Powder, because that's what he'd be selling now. I'm just kidding. I think, I don't know, you know, like, I'm just guessing. But yeah, everybody was saying, okay, not just me, I wasn't just suspecting, because people were also saying that Aqua had a crush on Powder, right? And that one time I remember I was talking about Powder, and I was like, oh, like, what's up? Like, I haven't seen you in a minute. Like, we went to elementary and 3rd grade together and shit like that. So I was just trying to see, like, what's up with him, like, you know, just trying to like catch up. And I don't know, like, she didn't really like what I was doing. And like, then that's when Fiend told me, like, oh, I think Powder and Aqua have a thing going on, because I don't know, I think they do. Well, he was just saying that he thinks they had a thing going on, and he's like, be careful when you talk about Powder, because she's like really like bold. He was saying that she was bold, but it was just like, I don't know, I don't care. So I was like, it's not like I like Powder, because I don't like Powder. I'm just trying to like see what's up, and if she gets mad, that's her fault. Like, I don't give a fuck. But that's not what the fight about. So yeah, that happened. And like, I never really like everybody said that like Aqua like is also funny, because I was like known as being funny like in fucking freshman year. Like, I could make everybody fucking laugh, stop playing. And like Aqua, they were saying that she was kind of the same way. And that's when Fiend was like, bro, you and Aqua are gonna be best friends, bro. Like, he's like, y'all gonna be like this. He's like, trust me, she's so cool. And so when I met her, it was like, it wasn't what we expected. We weren't really getting along like that. And not that we weren't like fighting, but we weren't getting along. Like, we weren't like clicking or anything like that. Or I wasn't talking to her because I just felt like nervous and shit. So I just like, you know, I just chilled out and I would like sit in the table. She would be like sitting in front of me. And like my friend Fiend would be right next to me. And like it would just be like that, right? And she'd talk to her friend and stuff like that. But sometimes what I would notice that they would like whisper in the table, like during the table and shit. That shit was like weird. Like I found it a little weird. Like if she was so bold, like why can't she just say things like, you know, how it is? So she would like whisper shit and like I don't know, like, and you know what? Not gonna lie, it was kind of Fiend's fault because the way, like, he was low-key the reason why we fought because he was like, Fiend is a little messy, not gonna lie. He's messy as fuck. And, like, if you're, like, you fuck with Fiend, you know damn well he's messy. Like, don't lie to yourself just because you're his friend. You know damn well Fiend is messy, bitch. You know how he is. So, like, knowing the way he is, he fucking loved, like, drama. And it was, mind you, bitch, it was the beginning of the year. It was September. Straight out of quarantine, bitch. This was my first time going to school. First time me going to school, like, since quarantine. And you know what? Also, guys, I forgot to mention, we were the first fucking, I was the, like, that, when I fought her, that was the first fight of Juarez since quarantine. So, like, everybody knew about that fight because it was the first fight of that school that year. So, dude, I literally got clowned. But, like, let's not talk about that. We're gonna continue the story. So, so yeah, he introduces us, and then like days go on. Mind you, Fiend has a class with Aquafina. Oh fuck, her name's Aqua. I called her Aqua because I have an Aquafina bottle right there, but her name Aqua. So Fiend had a class with Aqua, and they would be together, and then he would tell me like, oh, like Aqua is talking about you in class. Like I think she was talking about you in class, and I was like how? Then he would like tell me shit, and it was like, I'm not gonna get into details with it because it would just be like little shit, but it would be like constant little shit, you know? So it was just like making me like uncomfortable, like I don't know, it was just making me uncomfortable, and it was making me frustrated. And low-key, I was low-key a little frustrated with him too, because it was like, wow, so you're gonna let that slide, you fake bitch? So that lunch passed by, right? And so I remember that I was on the phone with him, and we were on FaceTime, and he was like, oh, like, are you gonna come to my lunch? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come to your lunch, bitch. Like, yes. And and then I just hear in the back, her being like, oh, is Jackie coming? I hear Aqua being like, is Jackie coming? And then he's like, yeah, and then he goes on mute. Like, I cut Fiend off like a few like months ago, but like I've always had that like little like, it feels like a guilty feeling, but it's not guilt. It feels like a guilty feeling, like, oh, like I'm still hanging around with this motherfucker, and like I get treated like this. Like people are gonna be like, damn, bitch, you have no self-worth. Like, damn, bitch, you really gonna let this and then Fiend was like, always like, oh, are you gonna fight her? And I was like, maybe. But you know why I always said maybe? I would never say no, because I'm gonna admit right now that I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of influenced by my friends, and like I kind of did care what they thought. So like, I didn't want to look like no motherfucking pussy, the fuck. So I was like, I'm gonna square up, bitch. Like, I'm like, ain't no way. Like, I'm not gonna like let this bitch rock me, or I'm not gonna let her come up to me first, because I know I'm a freeze. So I'm like, let me get this shit going. Like, I'll do this first. I'll do it before it happens, you know, like type shit. So that's the kind of shit we were on. So like he's like, are you gonna fight her? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fight her. So, but the thing about me is that when I say something out loud on my damn voice, like, I'm gonna fight her, I'm gonna do it. Because like, how do I look like telling everybody that I'm gonna fight a bitch and then don't fight her? There was literally bitches in that school who was literally on that type of shit. Like, who would be like, watch your back, and then like we'll pass by them 5 times and shit, and they won't do shit. Another thing, guys, this is old beef. So like, don't even be after, like, this was all last year in the beginning of the year. So this shit, not last year, bitch. This was freshman year. This all the way in the beginning of the year, bruh. It was the day, it's the day before the fight, right? And I already told Fiend that I was gonna fight her. And Fiend is like I said, Fiend is messy. And by that it's like he loves drama, like he loves cheeseman, like bro. Like bro's never gonna win the gay allegations for real. Because no way. No fucking way. Like, not even me, bro. Not even me. Like, I'm not even that fucking nosy to, like, give a fuck about what other people are doing. Like, I have my own shit going on. Like, I have problems. Like, there's no way that your life revolves around that. Like, that's what made me, like, give me the ick and cut him off. So, and then what ended up happening was that, I told, like I said, freaking Fiend is a messy little bitch. Fiend is messy, and he done told the whole fucking block that I was gonna fight this bitch. Like, not literally, but you know what I mean. Like, he done told everybody that I was gonna fight this bitch. So I was like, fuck, like shit, bitch. Like, now I really gotta fucking fight her. Like, now there's no going back. So it's like I had this gut, like this heart drop feeling, like my heart dropped to my ass. Like since that point on, since I told everybody I was gonna fight her, I've been having that feeling since I fought her. And then it only went away when it was over. So it was just like, bitch, like I was peer pressuring that shit, but I did my shit. Like, I don't regret nothing. Like, I really don't. And I mean, kind of, I don't regret the fight. I just regret listening to him, you know? Okay, so now it's the day of, right? It's the day of the fight. So now, bitch, like, we go in and, like, dude, that day, Fiend was literally so messy. Like, this is, like, he was literally telling me, like, oh, cause I always wore fucking Crocs to fucking, like, to my classes, bro. And then that's when Fiend was like, oh, you could, since I wore my Crocs all the time, he was like, you can use my Air Forces. Like, you can use my Air Forces. They're grippier and shit like that. It was like, bruh, like, but yeah, and I was low-key thinking about it because me and Fiend are the same size. And it's kind of sad, but, like, yeah, me and Fiend were the same size. So I was like, should be, but, like, I never wore his shoes, actually. Like, he said that he had them in his backpack. And I was like, I don't want to wear them anymore. I'm going to wear this. Literally, all my classes, regular day, my shit goes slow as hell. All my classes go slow as hell. So all of a sudden, that I was going to fight this bitch. Everything go mad fast. So it would just be like, damn, bitch, like, give me a break. Like, I know, don't tell me I have to, like, square up and put this shit on right now. Like, goddamn. So, what I ended up doing. Okay, so the classes went by fast, and it was already lunch. It was my lunch time. And mind you, Aqua, remember, Aqua and Fiend have the same lunch, but their lunch is after mine. So, I had my lunch with, Mascara. And Mascara was like, you nervous, girl? You know, I was kind of nervous. I was nervous, but I was like, I'm gonna get her. So, and I think I just kept saying that. I was like, I'm gonna get her. And so, what ended up happening was, like, I went ahead. So, I said I was gonna get her, and then, like, lunch was over, right? So, after my lunch, we went straight to go see Fiend. And I was like, I was calling Fiend. I was like, where's Aqua? Like, where's Aqua, right? And he was like, oh, like, she's downstairs. She's going straight to lunch. Like, this is your chance. So I was like, okay. So, me and Fiend and Mascara. And there was another girl who was also, like, involved in our friend group, but, like, she wasn't there, like, a long time. Her name, we're gonna name her Rose. So Rose was also with us. And Rose, she was always in a part of our friend group, so, like, she came along with us. It was Fiend, Mascara, me, Rose, and it was another girl that I don't really talk to. I think she hangs out with Rose, but, like, I don't really talk to her. And Rose's friend, the one I don't talk to, her boyfriend was also there, I think. I don't remember. I just remember him being with us in the year. Yeah, I only remember him, like, with us during the year. But I don't remember him, like, during the fight. I think he was there, though. I don't remember. So, we went there. And I think I told Rose to record or hold my stuff. I don't remember. I think I told Fiend to hold my stuff. I don't remember, but I told somebody to hold my stuff. So I was walking over there, but guys, mind you, bruh, oh my fucking god, somebody told Aqua that I was gonna fight her. Who's fake ass? See, this is why I don't trust that school, because that school is just full of fucking snakes. So I was telling her, I was like, why are you talking about me like if you don't know me, right? And she was like, because this is not your lunch table. This is not your lunch table. I get that it's your lunch. And if you didn't like me in your fucking... And if you don't like me in your lunch, why didn't you say something? Like, you never said none. And not only that, okay. So I said, like... No, that's not what I said. That's what I was also thinking. But, like, what I said was, like... Why does it bother you if I'm in your table if I don't even fucking talk to you, bitch? Like, I don't talk to you. Like, not trying to remake this old beef, but it was just like, you know, when you get old memories again, you relive the past. So, like, I'm, like, bringing up this whole story again. I'm getting re-mad. Because it's just like, what the fuck? Why couldn't you let me chill? But fuck you. But anyways, so, like, she was bothered because I was in her lunch table. But people were saying it was because of powder, to be honest. Like, they're like, well, she just doesn't want you next to powder or something like that. Or she don't want you near powder. So, like I said, I was telling her, like, why did it bother her? Like, why does it bother you? Like, I'm not, like, I don't even talk to you, bitch. And she was like, because, and it was just like, she had no valid reason. I'm guessing she just wanted to look, like, tough in front of her friends, or I don't know, because that was definitely the case later. Because after I fought her, okay, so we fought, like, literally, I reached out for her. I just hear the slam. And then, like, that's when I'm like, okay, I gotta start punching this bitch. Like, I gotta start, like, doing something. She literally could have done so much that I was sitting down. But she didn't. Like, I literally came out, like, with just, like, a little scratch. I'll show you guys, like, a picture. But I literally came out with a little scratch. And, like, that's about it. I don't know what she had. I don't know what I did to her. But, yeah, they did me mad dirty. But they did me dirty. But they were like, oh, this bitch fought over a burger? Bitch, fuck you. Like, fuck you and your mom, whoever made that rumor up. So, yeah, and then literally we all separated and we went to, like, the office things. And, like, bruh. People, like, after lunch, like, people started yelling into the fucking office, being like, who won? And, like, y'all fought for burgers. And I was like, bitch, fuck you. Like, fuck you. And, like, yeah, and I just remember after that, bro, so Aqua had, like, a little friend. Oh, my God, to this day. To this day.
This day. To this day. To this day.
I don't fuck with her. Because, like, and I will never fuck with her. Because, like, who did she think she was that year? She fucking pissed me the fuck off that year. We're gonna name her cloud chasing ass bitch. Because that's all she wanted. To be honest, that year, all she wanted was attention. Because that's what she made her whole year. Like, she was relevant, but, like, irrelevant at the same time. Like, everybody knew her, but, like, not everybody was in her business. And that's, I'm guessing that's what she did not like. Like, she wanted people in her business so bad. Dude, I remember those cringy moments when she would, like, want to fight somebody in the hallway. And it would all just be loud ass screaming. That's it. Like, girl, you did all that for what? Like, you should have thrown a punch, do something. We're gonna call her cloud chasing ass because that's what she is. I remember she went up to me in the McDonald's, and I was with Rose. Guys, remember Rose? So I was with Rose, and before cloud chasing ass bitch went up to me and started talking her little shit. What's it called? Cause cloud chasing ass bitch went up to me to defend Aqua, cause she didn't like that I put my hands on her, but I don't give a fuck, cause, like, mind your business, bitch. Like, I had my reason to fuck. Like, you, like, the fuck? It's like, you sound mad stupid. Anyways. And the thing is that they weren't even close. That's a thing, bro. That's what I wanted to add. Aqua and fucking, what's her name? Cloud chasing ass bitch weren't even close. So that's what blew me the fuck off. He was like, okay, I get it that you want to fight me because she's your friend, but y'all not close like that. That's what got me. He was like, so you just really want to fight me because you're mad ass little bitch. And, like, that's just how it was. And that's how I felt. And I didn't have to tell her how I felt because, like, Who do I look like explaining myself, bitch? I know my reasons, and I don't have to fucking fight her because I know I'd rock people's shit. I know better. I really do. And like this bitch wanna come up to me and before, okay, listen. Before she went up to me, Rose was like, oh, like, you shouldn't, like, to be honest, like, I was already like not scared, but like Rose like really just helped that out a little bit more than what it was, because she was like, don't be afraid of what's her name, cloud chasing ass bitch, because like Rose and have old beef with cloud chasing ass bitch, because I'm guessing, I think she said that they were sharing the same man or something like that. But the thing is that like they were sharing the same man, but like cloud chasing ass bitch also had another man, but she was mad that one of her side motherfuckers were getting took by Rose. You get me? It was just some weird shit. So that's when cloud chasing ass bitch were like, and she was kind of nervous. Like, even her friends were not with it either. Like, they were just standing with her. They didn't look like they were about to do none. They were just standing there. They actually looked really nice. But she went up to me and she was trying to press me, being like, oh, like, what, like, being like, why did you fight her and shit like that? And I was like, because I fought her, bitch. And she was like, oh, she was saying something like, I don't remember what she told me, but she was just saying something like, oh, like, you better watch out. And like some like what's it called? No, mind you, she texted me before she even like went up to me. And the text, she was like, oh, you better watch out. And dude, I did not know how she looked like. I really didn't, but everybody else did. Like my friend Fiend and Mascara, they knew how she looked like, but I didn't. And I was like, and they were like, girl, we literally passed by them hella times, like, and like you've seen her. And I was like, oh, I have, and she hasn't done anything. That's what really like okay, like I really know you're not, like, if you don't do it the first time, I'm never gonna like take you serious. I'm dead ass. So I was like, she's not gonna do it. So she was like, she was in the McDonald's and she was just pressing me and she was like, oh, like, why you fight her, la la. And I just remember the last thing she said, like, because I reported her ass, like, the fuck, like, I don't want her in my school, like, get that bitch out. Well, I just remember her saying something like, oh, like, I better not find out you're lying. Bitch, what do you mean? Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like, shiver my timbers. Like, damn, bitch, like, you really outdid yourself now. Like, damn, like, I did not do nothing. Like, that shit was just mad embarrassing. I got embarrassed for her. It was just like, why you gotta put me through this? Like, you just embarrassed me in front of the whole McDonald's. Like, girl, I got suspended 2 days. And then I went back to school. And then we had, like, lunch, right? And I wasn't gonna, and I also, ever since I got caught, fighting in her lunch period, they've been like having extra eyes on me now. So like whenever they saw me in their lunch, they're like, you're not supposed to be here, go to your class. And I was like, okay, because like when they caught me fighting, they're like, you were not even supposed to be at that lunch. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I literally told them like why I was there. Like, I was like, yeah, I skipped because I wanted to be with my friends, and if you don't like that, you could change my lunch. So the fuck, like, I really didn't give a fuck. And so like they went ahead and not changed my lunch, went back to my lunch. And I was with Mascara, right? So we had the same lunches. We were going to gym. And bruh, so there's some doors there, right? There's 2 doors. Like, there's 4 doors actually, but it's like 2 and then another 2. But between the 2 doors, there's a wall. So you can go on that side and you can go on the other side for the doors. So and it was like the doors have like a wall. And then like, it's like the doors are a little more back there. So it's like the doors are hidden a little bit. So you have like a little room space on 2 sides. So we usually go in the right side, and on the left side in that little area, Aquafina that was there sitting down with her little friend group. And the thing is, like, I did not even notice these people till after the fight. So these people only fucked with her after the fight. So it was like, so we were there and the fucking doors were locked. The fucking gym doors were locked. And we were stuck outside with Aquafina and her fucking friends. And the thing was that it was pissing me off because Aquafina, literally, she would not say a peep when we would like cross each other in the bathrooms. We would cross each other in the bathrooms by ourselves, and that bitch would not say a peep. And then when it was with her friend, that's what really pissed me off. Like, okay, we're cool. It could have been cool because that's what I thought. But then when Aquafina was with her friends, she was a whole other person, and it was like, damn, bitch, like you that scary? Like you were like, be yourself, bitch. Like, be yourself. So it was just like, bruh, like that shit pissed me off. So she was there, and so we were waiting, we were knocking, and we were waiting for someone to open the door. And my bad, Mascara was like, do you want to leave? And I was like, okay, yeah, because yeah, Aquafina started saying shit out loud. She was like, oh, she's so weird, like she just went up to me and she just started like punching, like she just started swinging. And it was just like she was telling the story out loud because she knew I was on the other side. And it was like I should have been like, yeah, bitch, I'm so weird for that. Like, I'm so weird for swinging at you first because your pussy ass couldn't. Like, and all she did was this. That's all she was doing. So it was like, come on now, girl. So that's what really bothered me. Like it was just like, she had this whole other character when she was with certain friends. Because she has 2 different friend groups, not gonna lie. She had like this gangster ass friend group, and then she had this other one. And why they look, well, and they're not gangsters, they're just dressed homeless. That's about it. They just dress homeless. I'm being real. And like, so she would hang out with them. And you know what, to be honest, not even those friends, her gangbanging ass friends, really gave a fuck about the fight. They wouldn't even talk about me like that. She was just trying to make them, like, she was trying to like she was dick riding them so bad. So like at one point, like she was the most hated, like at the school. But then like it kind of switched on from her to somebody else. It was somebody else. Like ain't nobody fucked with her because, guys, like my school was in the ghetto and they were like all gangs and shit. And supposedly that this girl had like family in a gang, but like she would be fucking other gangs. So it would just be like, damn, bitch, like you're not loyal to your family and your gang. Like that's wild. And like, yeah, she just got shitted on for that. And like, yeah, not only that, she only got shitted on because like nobody judges. Like, I don't judge. I don't give a fuck who you fuck. But it's like, how you gonna do that? And like that girl who would like, we're gonna call her, I'm not making story time about her, but we're just gonna call her Fluffy. So Fluffy, like, we're just gonna call you that just because it's right there. Like, there's something Fluffy right there, so I'm just letting you know. Like, so Fluffy was the most hated, like, by the end of the year for sure. Like, cause that bitch fucked every gang. I'm guessing, I don't know. But I'm just saying dumb shit, nah. But like no, I definitely know that she fucked all their gangs, and her family was in one gang. Nobody liked Fluffy for real. Ain't nobody liked her. And poor Fluffy, like, there was just, I mean, not poor Fluffy. Fuck Fluffy. There's another girl who was like best friends. It was like there were 2 best friends, and it was Fluffy, and we're gonna name the other girl Angel. So Angel, she was kind of nice, but she had a resting bitch face, not gonna lie. So we all thought she was mean. And like, so she kind of had that persona with her. And like she would always defend Fluffy, but it was like kind of sad because like you can tell that Fluffy was not a real bitch. Like Fluffy was weird as hell, and we didn't fuck with both of them because both of them would talk shit. But you could tell which one was a shit talker, and you could tell which one was a real one. And what's her name? The one who had a resting bitch face. She was a real one. Like you could tell that she rode for her little friend or whatever. Like, even though her friend was in the wrong, she would defend her. Like, she knew that her friend was in the wrong. Yeah, like she'll be correcting her friend sometimes. She'll be like, "Girl, it's not like that. Like, she real." But the other one wasn't. Fluffy wasn't. Fluffy had a big mouth. For her, and she literally got beat up so many times. So it was like, girl, it's like you like it. It's like you like it at this point. But yeah, by the end of the year, Fluffy was the most hated. You know, me and Aqua were cool, and also Fluffy would talk shit about a Mascara too. Yeah, I remember she was also talking about other people's fights when she was the last one to be talking, because like her fights were the worst ones, and the worst ones in the type where like she always got beat up. So it was like, girl, don't talk. Like, you're just doing this yourself. So Fluffy was talking shit about everybody. She was talking shit about she was talking shit about Mascara. She was talking shit about Aqua. She was talking shit about... She also has her other ops. She has other ops. So I don't know why this bitch was fighting with the whole world. She had the whole school behind her back. Because... And literally at one point, people wanted to jump Fluffy, and she wouldn't come out to school. Like, she was held inside till, like, they picked her up because she was gonna get jumped. And, like, I remember Aqua being like, oh, I'm ready to go to jail. I'm ready to go to jail for that bitch. And I just started laughing because it was like, yeah, fuck Fluffy, the fuck. Even though, like, I didn't fuck with Aqua. It was like, fuck Fluffy. So, at the moment, yeah, I did fucking laugh. I didn't give a fuck. Like, doesn't mean I fuck with her and we're necessarily friends. But it was just like, you know, but it was just like, you know, we coolin'. Like, we coolin' and, like, fuck Fluffy. And I don't even know if she's friends with Fluffy now, to be honest. Like, what are the friends now? Like, I wouldn't be surprised. But I don't think so. But I don't know, you know. You never know. But, yeah, that's about it. And I hope y'all like the fucking story time. Y'all also, hold on. You know what? I'm going to add the video right now.
This is your lunch table. Okay, but that's not your lunch table. Your lunch table. This right here is your lunch table.
Oh, bro. Damn. Hey.
You dumbass fucking bitch. Stop.
Damn.
Oh, y'all saw that. Y'all, as I can tell, I was fat as hell, okay? So don't come for me for being fat. Okay? That was the past. So, like, I'm obviously, like, a little skinnier now. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, I just want to say thank you guys for 300 subscribers. I know we're gonna keep growing, guys. I'm actually so excited because, like, you know what, I like seeing like those little accomplishments of me like hitting like 300 subscribers and shit like that. Because I remember when I was little, bro, I used to be like, I wish I was at least 100 subscribers. So like I would fucking wish, like I would wish I was at 100. And like now, and I didn't even celebrate 100 or 200 or 300. I wasn't gonna celebrate it, but it was kind of like, maybe I should just at least acknowledge it a little bit, because like I am grateful. And like it's kind of cute because I just find like I'm kind of healing a little piece of me when I was younger. I'm healing little me, because like I've always wanted like to do YouTube and be like full on YouTube, and like, you know, learn how to fucking do like just do editing, like just making entertaining videos and shit like that. Like I've always wanted that platform and shit, and like I have it now a little bit. And like hopefully it keeps growing and shit. And like, yeah, like I fucking love y'all. Follow my Insta, follow my TikTok. I'll always follow you guys back. Like I'm dead ass. And like, yeah, I don't know, I'm just kind of happy that I'm like at where I'm at now, because I started, you know. And back then, like, it was such a problem for me to start. So yeah, I hope y'all like the video. Make sure y'all subscribed. I hope y'all like, oh, comment a red heart if you were here since the first video, you know, like my first video. And yeah, comment down below any other video ideas that you guys want, or like any other shit you guys want to know, you know. Let me know. Like the comments are open for y'all to talk out your ass. Like freedom of speech. Like y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I do give a fuck too. Like I do give a fuck. Like don't think I don't give a fuck, but I do. But yeah, bye.